Alright.
This is what you've been waiting for.
Okay. When we describe what this is.
Boston Creme Pie. Chocolatey clear cake. Half of one.
Alright. First of all, I'm not gonna have time to eat it all or anything. Let's see pieces here.
Make sure you get the filling.
Oh no.
Let's show the people. Turn it a little bit. To the top. And to the top. You see the top of it. Tastes fine? Is that what you thought it would taste like?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I remembered.
It wasn't hard to make at all.
We see a lot of stuff. Right now, I have other obligations to do, so.
Okay, well, everybody, that was the Boston Eclair cream cake. So, you think it'll taste good later?
And I also want to show you a video.
Okay, let's say bye. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace out, right?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
The Winstead sign. See ya.
The rabbinical peace sign. I don't really know.
Michelle.
What?
You're on video. So what do you got planned for this coming month of March?
Oh,
What are your plans as of March? What's like living situation?
Well, in the case of living situations, I can't really say. I don't know yet. But in the case of
Monies.
money,
Like,
I'm going to still continue to put another $60 into the first premiere, and then.
well, I mean, you don't got to go into detail, but I mean, you got to be buying more stuff for your studio?
No, not next month.
You hold it off?
I'm holding off for a little bit for a little different reasons. Number one, I want to go see Frozen, and I mean, I might buy 2 reflector lights.
Oh, yeah, you have to go to Lowe's. I need to take you to Lowe's with my car, and you're going to buy a couple more lights. Lowe's, home improvement?
Yeah, but they're not really that expensive.
No, so that's what you're going to be doing with some of it.
Yeah.
And Berry Tree may be opening, so that's maybe a couple snacks there, right?
Right, but I haven't actually seen them even shovel the sidewalk for Berry Tree.
I'm hearing they closed down for the winter, and they closed down permanently, basically. They're not going to be there anymore. That's what I heard.
No, because they're still paying for the electricity for the lights.
Oh.
If they were going to close permanently, they would have taken the machines out. The machines are still there.
What I don't understand is why it's still not Wendy's. Wendy's would have been still good here, but something happened.
Yeah.
I think the manager was stealing at Wendy's.
Now, besides that, they were doing great for lunch, but they were doing terrible for dinner.
But there's nothing besides pizza places and McDonald's. And Subway all the way down in Barkhamsted.
Yeah. Well,
So maybe if you did, hold on, maybe if you did
I'll be
move.
honest, I'd like to have a Baconator. A Wendy's Baconator sounds good.
Yeah, those are good. They also had a sandwich on, what kind of roll was it? It was a pretzel bread.
Too. That was out years ago after.
I had a chicken sandwich on pretzel bread, bacon, chicken bacon cheddar on pretzel bread. Oh my gosh, it was good.
I don't know what pretzel bread is, but
It's the texture of a pretzel, and it's just like a roll. It's really good. And another thing, Michelle, with summer coming up, how are you going to do transportation? You're just going to walk in the heat?
well,
I mean, you don't have a car. Do you have a bike?
I was going to explain that given what's going on with the new glaciation that's coming in, that probably not going to have as much of a hot summer. Last year, as you know, was not as bad as the year before, as far as summer heat goes for our area, because we're entering a new global glaciation or ice age.
Okay. Now, since you're having issues in the building, has nothing to do with you and the tenants, has to do with the landlord. And if you do move, which you may just get a notice to move one day. You have to prepare. So why don't you maybe look into, like you said, Alaska? How much a passport would be? How much it would cost to get there?
Passport's gonna cost $75.
How much did it cost?
$100 because you
No.
gotta get a picture taken.
Okay, so 100. What you can and cannot take with you, how you're going to relocate your stuff there, where you're going to live. You got to go on the computer.
I'd like to focus one step at a time.
Well, yeah, that's like a list. But I mean, first you have to see.
Moving is a stressful thing. In fact, they say next to marriage, moving is pretty much up there.
Well, marriage
moving is almost in the same league as having birth of a child. It's the same kind of stress levels.
Relocating is hard because you gotta there's new things,
it
people,
gets
places.
more complicated when you're legally blind, and that's when trouble really gets.
Because you gotta find your way. You can't really. You have a hard time seeing.
Right, I don't have. Like I said, I don't have money for. I have to hire a driver to move my stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You either have to start saving money, or hopefully have a rent that's about the same as much as what you're paying now. But the thing is, you're on Section 8. So how are you going to do that?
Well,
yeah, I know,
first
it's a mess.
of all, I can tell you right now that what I make in my entitlement is about $1,200 a month, which is
decent. Not enough, but decent.
Depends on where you go. But some states you can get an apartment for about $500.
But that's $1,200 a month is what you get. You don't get any more. Hold on. Let's pause this.
But
we got to end this, I guess.
Yeah, I know. So,